Hello everybody, welcome back to Kai Talks NFL, and today I'm going to be giving a hot take for every single NFL team, and once again, try not to get offended if it's a little bit bad. It's just my opinion. We all have our own opinions. And anyways, I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh my goodness!
Daylight hurdles to the end zone!
That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
It is. Oh, he caught it off the ricochet. Penalty. Is he in?
First team I got is the 49ers, and I have them making the playoffs this year. Yep, call me crazy, but I believe because of our schedule and just the team, obviously just the teams we play are just easy. It's just easy in my opinion, and I just think with a fully healthy like Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, and just a fully healthy defense again, Fred Warner's going to go off, Brock Purdy's going to be back because he's going to have all his weapons again. I just think there's no way the 49ers do not make the playoffs this year. Next team I got is the Seahawks. I don't think Sam Darnold's going to do as well as he did in Minnesota. I mean, we saw it at the back half of last year. He did not play that amazing. Maybe not the back half, but like those last two games against the Lions and the Rams, that was not a good performance by him. And especially with not Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Obviously, he's got Cooper Kupp and JSN, which will help. But the O-line scares me a little bit for him, man. I don't feel like he's going to fit well in that system. I think that was a strength of his. He had a good O-line, so he could make these very good passes. And I don't know, but I just don't think Sam Darnold is going to be as good as he was in Minnesota, and he's just going to be okay. Next, we got the Rams. I think Davante Adams has one of his best career years in LA, just because he's not with Aiden O'Connell. He's not with the washed-up Aaron Rodgers. He is with Matthew Stafford now, who I believe is a top 10 quarterback in this league right now. And I think just him being there, even though Puka Nacua is there, I think he's going to still do miles better. Even if he's not the wide receiver one, I think he's going to go crazy. I mean, I don't know if anybody has the same logic as me, but Matthew Stafford and Davante Adams equals one of the best career years, in my opinion. Next, we got the Cardinals. You guys are the most average team in the league this next year. I think Kyler Murray's going to be average. Hopefully Marvin Harrison Jr. goes off, but everything else, it just looks average to me. James Conner's obviously pretty good, but everything else, most of the things on the team, not everything, it just looks average to me, and I don't think much has changed. And I'm a little nervous for the Cardinals. Obviously not, I'm a Niners fan, but I'm just saying Cardinals fans should be a little bit nervous. Next, we got the NFC East, Cowboys. You guys missed the playoffs this year. Yep, you guys missed the playoffs this year. You know why? Because the Commanders are going to make the playoffs with a very good record. Eagles are going to make the playoffs with a very good record, which leads you guys to be third in the division, which is already hard enough. And also, I just don't think you guys have done shit besides get George Pickens. I think Javonte Williams, it was your best running back decision, and Jerry Jones, what the fuck are we doing, buddy? I mean, Javonte Williams, are you kidding me? As your running back one, like, you went from a very underrated Tony Pollard just down to that. Like, the hell? Anyways, I think the Cowboys missed the playoffs this year. Next, we got Philly. I don't think they make the back-to-back Super Bowl. I don't see it. I just think the NFC has just gone so much better as a whole, and AFC as well. I just think teams have gotten a lot better. And I know Philly's still very, very good, but just something tells me that the Commanders are going to give them a run. Lions are going to give them a run again. I don't know. I just feel like they're not the best team in the NFC anymore. I don't think going into next year they'll be the best team in the NFC, and people will see that by like week 5. I still think they'll be top 3 teams in the NFC. I don't think they'll be number 1 though. Next, we got the Commanders. Deebo Samuel sucks. We saw it last year. I'm a 49ers fan, so I saw it the most. He stinked. Like, he literally sucked. He asked for the ball more, we gave him the ball more, and then he just dropped it like 4 times. Like, genuinely, this guy is not 2021 Deebo Samuel. People need to start realizing that, because he stinks now. I'm gonna be completely honest, man. Like, it's been a while since he's had like over 1,000 yards. Like, honestly, he's been pretty garbage the last couple years. Next, we got the Giants. Jackson Dart will start by week 7 because I just think Russ is that average. Next, we got the NFC North, the Vikings. I think they win the NFC North this year. Yep, I do. I think if J.J. McCarthy is any somewhat good, it's over. Aaron Jones was absolutely amazing last year. J.J. and Jordan Addison and J.J. McCarthy, a young quarterback there, and Kevin O'Connell, an only improved team. I think they can win the NFC North this year, and that is my hot take because I just think this team has gone so much better. And they went 14-2 with Sam Darnold last year. 14-3, whatever the record was. Still very good, and I think J.J. McCarthy could even be better than Sam Darnold, and I think they could win the NFC North this year. Next, we got the Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs gets in the top 2 running back conversation after this season. I think he's just amazing. I think he proves it last year a ton. Dude is quick as hell, man. He will zoom past people. And I think he's going to prove every single year that he is still one of the best running backs in the league. And next year, I think he's going to prove that he's a top 2 running back. Next, we got the Bears. Caleb is actually, I think he'll be really good. I think the problem with Caleb was Matt Eberflus. He has Ben Johnson now, an offensive mastermind in that wide receiver room with, I believe, Luther Burden now, Romo Duns, and DJ Moore. He's going to be great, man. With a good head coach, an offensive mastermind, I don't think he'll fail. Next, we got the Packers. You guys missed the playoffs simply because I think Vikings and Lions are going to make the playoffs again, and I just don't think you guys are as good as you maybe seem to be like 2 years ago. I mean, I think you guys go 9-8. I just think your division's just so difficult, especially with, I believe, in an improved Bears team and a Packers team. Is just, I don't see that Packers team in the playoffs, honestly. Next, you got the NFC South. I believe the Panthers make the playoffs this year. I just think Bryce Young is, we saw it at the end of that last season. He can be really, really good. Post-bench Bryce Young can be really, really good. And I think with more receivers, like the guy they drafted, T-Mac, I think he's just going to go off. And Chuba Hubbard, obviously, we saw him last year. And I think the defense has just improved as a whole as well. You guys still got J.C. Horn there. You guys gave him a big deal. He's going to go off. Just that entire team, in my opinion, is going to go off. Next, I got the Saints. There's not really a take for them because everybody just knows they're going to be the worst team in the league, but I said they're going to be the worst team in the league. Next, got the Buccaneers. You guys have one of the best wide receivers rooms in the league. Once again, don't know if this is a hot take, but I think Tez Johnson Jr. is just so underrated. I saw him in college. I'm an Oregon fan, so, I mean, we saw him, and I think he is really being underestimated because of his size, but he's so shifty, so quick. And they also got Emeka Egbuka, still got Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Therefore, I think they have one of the best wide receiver rooms in the league. Next, I got the Falcons. Kyle Pitts is just mid, and people need to admit it. We're waiting on a breakout year. It just hasn't happened. I don't think Kyle Pitts is that good. Next, you got the AFC East, man. I didn't know what to say for the Bills. I just said a deep playoff run. That's not even a hot take because everybody knows they're going to be good. Everybody knows they're going to win the East. It's just, you can't really make a hot take for them, in my opinion. Next, you go with the Patriots. I think they nearly make the playoffs or they make the playoffs this year. Once again, I just think Drake May cannot fail with Mike Vrabel, dude. He was a really good coach in Tennessee, and I think with an improved wide receiver room with Stephon Diggs and even Mac Hollins, I believe. I don't think he's that bad. But anyways, he just has overall more weapons around. He's got Hunter Henry there. I mean, I just think with an improved coach and just an improved team in general, I think Drake May with a full season, we saw it at the back half of last year, they can make the playoffs, especially because I think the Dolphins and the Jets are just going to be extremely mid this year. I think they have a real good shot at getting second in the AFC East and making the playoffs. Next, you got the Dolphins. You guys go 7-10. I just think you guys are so mid. I think Mike McDaniel sucks as a head coach. I think just Tua's mid. He can't really play unless you're playing a below 500 team. I just think you guys are just mid. Next, you got the Jets. Justin Fields has the best year of his career. Man, he's got Garrett Wilson. Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson, in my eyes, can be a very dangerous duo. I think with the proper team and a proper head coach, I'm hoping Aaron Glenn's a good coach, but anyways, I think just with a proper starting week 1 Justin Fields like we saw with the Steelers, I think he could win them a lot of games actually, but not this year. I think they'll still be mid just because they have a few holes to fill. But I think Justin Fields will still have the best year of his career. AFC North, Ravens. I don't think Jair Alexander will make much of an impact as people think. They just have so much star power there. It's going to put less spotlight on Jair, and I think Jair's been injured for a while, and he's been kind of slowly declining over the past couple years, in my opinion. And I just don't think he's going to make as much of an impact as people think. Next, we got Steelers. It's going to be your guys' first year under 10-7. You know why? Aaron Rodgers is there. I think he sucks. We saw it last year. He's not good, in my opinion. He's not good at all. Next, we got the Browns. Dude, these guys are just gonna suck. There's no hot take to make about them. I just said Shador's the best QB there because, I mean, what am I supposed to say? Bengals. You guys make the playoffs. Don't know if that's a hot take or not, but your guys' offense is way too good. You have 2 wide receiver ones there. You have one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Joe Burrow, and I think Chase Brown's super underrated. Defense scares me a ton, but you guys are going to put up like 60 points a game. It does not matter. Next, we got the Texans. CJ Stroud gets back to 2023 CJ Stroud. I think last year was just a slump, and I hate saying sophomore slump because everybody thinks Jaden Daniels is going to have one. He's not. Anyways, CJ Stroud, I believe he gets back to 2023 CJ just simply because people are going to be healthy, and I think it was kind of just a slump here last year. Next, you got the Jaguars. I think they make the playoffs, actually. It's really up to Trevor, but honestly, with Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter there, I think it's going to make a huge impact, and I think this team is going to be significantly better. We got the Colts, and I think AR5 and Daniel Jones are going to ruin that Colts team. I think that Colts secondary is very good. I think JT is very good. I think Michael Pittman's very good. I think Josh Downs is very good. But I think the primary problem is the quarterback situation, and it is absolutely going to screw the Colts this year. Once they get a quarterback, I think they could be a playoff team. I'm being so serious. But the quarterback will screw them this year. Lastly, we got the Titans. They will ruin Cam Ward's first couple years because it's the Titans. They always fucking do that, and it's kind of annoying. Like, the Titans is literally just like ruin your career or make you look washed until you retire. That's literally the Tennessee Titans. That is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I spent way too much time editing this, so you better enjoy it. Anyways, we're so close to 500 subscribers, so if you could share this channel to your friends if they like football too, that would be much appreciated. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.